Well, hello there, future engineers and everyone who's watching me. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a very long time, but I'm back, and hopefully this time I'm sticking around, and I'm trying my best to do the best of researches to provide you guys with helpful and informative information that are gonna help you in the world out there, especially for our little future engineers who are lost and have no idea what to do with their lives, just like me. So let's get straight into the video. So if you are a mechanical engineering student and you just have no idea what jobs and careers are out there for you after you graduate, then this video is definitely for you. And if not, then I assure you it's gonna be so fun. So just stick around and stay with me. Before I dive into the video, I want to give you guys a quick introduction about myself in case you don't know me. My name is Lena, however you guys want to pronounce it. I'm a mechanical engineering student studying in Salahuddin University in Iraqi Kurdistan. I wasn't passionate about engineering when I decided to study it. I was rather more into languages, music, humanities, and even health, but engineering was never my thing. But the reason I decided to go for it was because I always dreamed of doing something very ambitious, and when I was studying for grade 12, I was aiming so high. So when I got accepted in mechanical engineering, I felt like I would be fulfilling my need to do something challenging and ambitious. And for so long, I regretted this type of thinking. I wished that I went for something that I was more good in, like languages, like health, and music, or whatever I was passionate about. Because I continuously failed in engineering, I wasn't comprehending any of the concepts. I had phobia of any numbers and equations. It was all a disaster. But things turned out to be good. I worked really hard and I definitely saw success this year, and now I'm more motivated into using this knowledge that I gained and that I'm learning externally too, to create something useful and to have a successful career. But before we do that, we really need to learn what skills you want to develop before you go into the working world, so that once you introduce yourself in an interview, you are you know what you're talking about, you worked previously on yourself, and you're confident on what you're providing to the company or your employee out there. So the point of this video is just informing you guys what careers are out there for mechanical engineers, what skills to develop before going into the working world. And of course, I won't be able to cover everything because there are plenty of careers out there, and there is definitely going to be part 2 video, but I'm going to be covering 3 of my favorite careers in mechanical engineering. So let's get started. So one of my favorite jobs that you can do with a mechanical engineering degree is work as a design engineer. What are design engineers and what do they do? So basically, a design engineer meets with stakeholders or with research and development teams to understand design requirements. So for that, a design engineer must have professional skills in CAD softwares like SolidWorks, AutoCAD, CATIA, and many other CAD softwares. And using those skills, design engineers are going to create 3D and 2D designs and blueprints. A design engineer must also have very good understanding of engineering principles like thermodynamics, fluid dynamics, material science, to ensure that the design is functional and safe. And also, a design engineer must have the ability to create prototypes and conduct testing to make sure that the product meets the performance requirements. So these are the basic skills that a design engineer must have. So if you're interested in that career, you must do intensive training in CAD softwares and have very good understanding of engineering principles. And another mechanical engineering career that I really love is working as an HVAC engineer, which stands for heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. An HVAC engineer is responsible for designing, installing, maintaining, and repairing HVAC systems for different settings and environments. An HVAC engineer have responsibilities like load calculations. So cooling and heating load need to be calculated depending on the size, climate, insulation, and other factors that affect the temperature of the room. And for further clarification, cooling load is the amount of heat that needs to be removed from a room in order to reach a desired temperature. So an HVAC engineer is responsible for calculating how much heat needs to be removed from a room, depending on various factors like I mentioned before. And another responsibility of an HVAC engineer is selecting appropriate HVAC equipments like boilers, chillers, air handling unit, pumps, and ductworks, considering design requirements and efficiency considerations. And finally, an HVAC engineer must be able to design the layout of ductwork and piping system to distribute air, water, and steam throughout the building. So that's briefly what an HVAC engineer do. So if you're interested in that career, I also recommend training in air conditioning installation and all the things I mentioned before. And the final mechanical engineering career that I'm going to be discussing today is the very famous one, the one that comes to everyone's mind when mechanical engineering is mentioned, which is automotive engineering. So, an automotive engineer is involved in the design, manufacturing, testing, and development of cars and their components. Automotive engineers can also work on designing car components like engines, chassis, transmissions, and electrical systems by using CAD softwares. They can work on developing new car models or improving existing ones. And also do jobs like simulation, testing, manufacturing, and etc. Alright, so thank you guys for listening. That's it for today. These are the 3 mechanical engineering careers that I wanted to talk about. There are definitely a lot more to think about and consider, but there is going to be a part 2 video because I don't want this video to be so long. I just wanted it to be sweet, short, and informative. So I hope it helped and it made you think about what careers are out there and just consider the mechanical engineering world. So thank you guys for watching. Take care.